I'm going to run a Berlin Marathon. Berlin is a very good place for me. My aim is as always to run a very good race.
Berlin. It is time for the race that we have all been waiting for, the Berlin Marathon of 2023, featuring none other than Eliud Kipchoge of Kenya. Eliud Kipchoge will take the center stage in Berlin once more. Will he crush the world record once again? As Berlin is known as the fastest marathon in the world, his chances are high. Let's analyze his performance in the upcoming minutes. We are talking about a man that does not need an introduction, Eliud Kipchoge, the current world record holder on the marathon. Kipchoge has won the Marathon of Berlin 4 times. He broke the 2-hour barrier on the marathon in 2019, and he is a 2-time Olympic champion on the marathon distance. I even consider the single best marathon runner in the whole world. He has had a long road of wins in this successful decade. He has won 10 major marathons during his career. In 2014, he won Chicago. In 2015, he won Berlin. In 2015, he won London. In 2016, he won London again. In 2017, he won Berlin. In 2018, he won Berlin and set a world record of 2 hours, 1 minute and 39 seconds. In 2019, he won London. In 2021, he won Tokyo. In 2022, he won Berlin and set a world record of 2 hours, 1 minute and 39 seconds. And of course, in 2023, he won Berlin again. However, 2023 has been a hard year for him thus far, as he struggled quite significantly during this year's Boston Marathon. On April 17th, Kipchoge has run the Boston Marathon. As we all know, Boston is hilly and has a hard course. However, he went for it. In windy and rainy conditions, he managed to finish 6th with a time of 2 hours, 9 minutes and 23 seconds, which is more than 8 minutes behind his current world record. What we were all wondering at that time, can Kipchoge do it once again? Is he able to perform at the best level of the world and set a new world record? Or is it time for him to take a step back? We will see what he can do on the Berlin Marathon 2023.
As always, I'm a fan of Berlin, but this year I choose Berlin Marathon specifically for the Olympic Games in Paris, which is really coming next year.
Is Eliud Kipchoge able to do it just once again? Will he be able to write history by running a new marathon world record in Berlin? He will need to get out fast, hold his form, and not look back. What will definitely be better than in Boston is the weather. In Berlin, it was not raining, not too warm, and almost perfect circumstances to run a marathon. For Kipchoge, that could only mean one thing: attack his own world record once again. Even though Eliud Kipchoge was favourite in this race, he was the one to fulfill the job, and running a marathon record is easier said than done. You never know what will happen in those 42 kilometres ahead of you. Eliud Kipchoge had to compete against 11 other strong athletes in the field. They all have run a marathon under 2 hours and 6 minutes in their careers, so they are some very strong competitors. The strongest of all competitors would be Eliud Kipchoge from Kenya, a 2 hours, 3 minutes and 13 seconds performer, who placed 2nd in last year's Tokyo Marathon. He was also last year's London Marathon winner, with a time of 2 hours, 4 minutes and 39 seconds. The possibilities for a fast race this year in Berlin were very, very high. So let's see how the race unfolded in Berlin on the 24th of September 2023. In the opening 5 kilometers, Eliud Kipchoge already showed that he was going after history again. With his fast opening, he showed what he was planning to do, and the most crucial thing was to keep form and keep pushing. He ran his opening 5 kilometers in a time of 14 minutes and 12 seconds, which is exactly 2 hours pace for the full marathon. Even though many had doubts, his plan was to drop the entire field in the first 5 kilometers, and he did, except for Dersa Kindi from Ethiopia, who stuck with him. Through the 10-kilometer split, he managed to keep his pace. He ran 10 kilometers in 28 minutes and 26 seconds, still the exact 2 hours pace for the full marathon. At this point of the race, it was really the question if he was able to break 2 hours again or not. Through the half-marathon split, Kipchoge was still running with Kindi from Ethiopia, and they both achieved a time of 1 hour and 22 seconds, one of the fastest half-marathon times ever run in marathon history. In last year's Berlin Marathon, Kipchoge split a time of 59:51 in the first half of the marathon, which showed that it was slightly too fast to hold over the whole marathon. But those 1 hour 0 minutes and 22 seconds might be close to perfect to break the world record once again. With this pace, it was more and more hard for Kindy to keep up with him, and short after 30 kilometers, Kipchoge was able to drop Kindy and run rest of the marathon on his own. He dropped very quickly as he stopped running just 1 minute after this drop. It really seemed that Kipchoge had this race in the bag. Now, for his final 10 kilometers, he slowed down quite significantly, however. He managed to run to another Berlin title and another world record. With a time of 2 hours, 1 minute and 9 seconds, he ran another world record on the full marathon distance.
This first half, I think the first half was really very fast. We went too fast. Still more, in my legs are still more. And I hope future still great.
With this, he placed his name once again on the list of top 10 marathon performances in history. He is now the only athlete in history to win 5 Berlin Marathon titles as an individual. Kipchoge really went for it in the first half, but he fell a little back in the second half. Despite suffering, he put together a very solid performance once again. In second place, Vincent Kipchoge finished in 2 hours 3 minutes and 13 seconds. And in third place, Tadej Takel finished with a time of 2 hours 3 minutes and 24 seconds. The top 10 in Berlin all ran under 2 hours and 6 minutes, which makes this race a very fast one, if not the fastest all-around marathons in history. What will have Eliud Kipchoge in petto for the Olympic Marathon in Paris next year? Will he add another win to his trophy case? Will the marathon in Paris be the ultimate crown on his work? We will see next year. Thanks for watching, everyone, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, keep running, keep watching, and until next time.